Salut à tous, bienvenue dans cette nouvelle vidéo. Et bah, ce soir, j'ai décidé de retourner dans Call of Juarez. Les cowboys me manquent. Donc, je vous emmène avec moi. N'hésitez pas à discuter dans le chat. Si vous avez des questions, si vous voulez discuter entre vous, c'est libre. Voilou, voilou. Hop, ça c'est bon, ça c'est bon. Bah, du coup, on est parti. On va continuer à chasser le hors-la-loi.
A bounty was put on Grey Wolf's head, and that's how I came to hunt him in the mountains. Mountains so high they tickled the nether regions of heaven. Grey Wolf was a Chiricahua Apache medicine man who had led a war party in revenge for a massacre against his people. The U.S. Army had attacked his tribe during his daughter's sacred sunrise ceremony, and the slaughter was unspeakable. I understood his anger, as there's nothing more traumatic than seeing those you love die in a cruel and painful death. Right from the beginning, I couldn't shake the feeling that Grey Wolf was watching my every move.
S'il y en a qui se posent la question, ce jeu c'est un jeu Ubisoft. Moi je trouve ça assez surprenant. C'est pas du tout leur style habituel. Oh, j'ai la musique. Attends, je vais baisser un peu le son. Je sais pas pourquoi il me gueule dans les oreilles comme ça. C'est dommage, il est pas en français. C'est peut-être le seul reproche qu'on peut lui faire. Il n'y a pas de bande FR. Il n'y a que ça.
He led a band of young Apache warriors who wanted retribution and were more than willing to die for him.
Si je me souviens bien, on en est arrivé aux Indiens. Donc, Amérindiens, bien sûr. Hein. On n'est pas en Inde. Le ton, hein. Moi je sens que c'est pas une bonne idée l'eau.
They saw me before I saw them.
Oh putain. Ah merde. Ça commence bien. Des Indiens partout. Ah. Fallait bien commencer quelque part. Qu'est-ce qui m'emmerde. Il attend que le live soit lancé pour m'annoncer Twitch que le jeu est destiné à un certain public.
They saw me before I saw them.
Oh mais non, mais putain au secours. C'est bien, c'est qu'il y a un peu de difficulté.
They saw me before I saw them.
putain. Pourquoi je penche à droite à chaque fois? C'est horrible. Pencher à droite, moi. Au secours. Il y a un peu de level quand même. Hein.
They saw me before I saw them. This wasn't such a good idea. But now that the shooting has started, there was no backing down. It was rugged country, the winter home of the Chiricahuas, and that's why they had retreated there.
Je vois pas d'où ça vient.
I admit to having some regrets about going after him the way I did. But then again, I got a lot of them.
Did you find Grey Wolf?
Not at that moment, but I did find the enemy. Deep crevice that led to a deeper cave.
Don't tell me you earned it.
Yeah, but it's not out of bravery so much as pure, angry cussedness.
Ça sent le tractard quand même. Hein.
See, back then, I had a stubborn streak a mile wide, and I wasn't about to back down.
So it was like pitch black in there?
Actually, it was pretty well lit, as they had torches on the walls. Was his cave. Big as hell, Ben. Chiricahua had hid out there during the Indian Wars.
Est-ce que vraiment on est là pour rigoler? Je crois pas.
They thought it was haunted with the ghosts of those murdered by the horse soldiers.
The cave was haunted with dead Indian ghosts?
To be honest, I was more concerned with the live ones than the dead ones.
C'est perturbant de me changer de flingue comme ça, sans me demander. Oh putain. Quel con. Je me suis pas penché du bon côté. Oh mais putain! Décidément. Calice. j'ai pas de planque. J'ai pas de planque, putain. Mais ils sont beaucoup en bas, en fait. Je pensais qu'il y en aurait un ou deux. Non, non, j'ai pas fait gaffe. J'étais trop focus sur l'autre.
How come you know so much about engines?
A few years back, I was married to two Mescalero women.
At the same time?
Yeah, they were sisters. Polygyny is traditional among the Mescalero.
So what happened?
Oh, I had to get out of there. Those girls never shut up. Both of them nagging at me all the time. Drove me half crazy. Haven't seen them since.
No, I mean, what happened with Grey Wolf?
Oh, well, I pursued him into the Cave of Death.
Ouais, faut bien explorer hein, si vous voulez rien rater. D'accord que cet endroit il sent l'embrouille, dès que je vais sauter dans l'eau ça va être le carnage.
I came upon this flooded grotto, and that's when I saw him. He came to me unarmed and unafraid. His voice echoed in the shadows, and I sensed he meant me no harm.
You carry great darkness in your heart, and if you do not release it, it will claim your soul.
The sound of his voice put some kind of ancient Indian spell on me. As his story unfolded in my mind. He said I was a great warrior, a coyote man, unequaled by any other pale-faced warrior, or something like that.
Until a venom poisons your heart, and an echo of the song of the dead summons the spirits of the mountains.
I didn't quite get what he was saying, but there was definitely snakes. And indeed, His warriors surrounded me and attacked me like hungry wolverines. They couldn't stop me, though, and Grey Wolf wasn't in the mood for idle talk.
Peut-être un peu beau, hein. J'aurais peut-être dû me mettre à couvert.
I swear I couldn't see any way out of this trap. But suddenly, one just appeared. Kind of like a mirror. I felt like I would be lost in that damn cave forever. Finally, I found myself back outside, perched on the edge of a precipice, overlooking a thundering whitewater river. To get where I was going required several leaps of faith, but no way in hell I was turning back. I chased after him, determined to make him explain the meaning of all that mumbo-jumbo.
Mumbo-jumbo is right. Are you making this all up as you go?
A few details may be fuzzy, brother, but I am relating exactly what happened to me. There were dozens of Apache warriors aiming at me from on high.
Dozens?
Well, maybe not dozens, but there was a lot of them.
At least 3 or 4.
Well, more than that, little lady. a steep climb up creek ahead of me and scrambled up those rocks like a mountain goat. I was determined to locate Grey Wolf and find out exactly what the hell he was trying to tell me.
On reconnaît quand même la patte Ubisoft sur certains trucs. Je sais pas si vous avez fait gaffe là quand je sautais les trous et tout. Le mode rattrapage sur le bord du rocher, ça fait vraiment penser à Far Cry.
Wouldn't you know it? That crafty son of a bitch led me right into a trap.
What kind of trap?
Well, son, there had to be at least 100 Apaches around.
100?
God be my witness.
Oh, come on. Who are you kidding?
Hey, I believe you. Come on, tell us how it ended.
All right, but I'm not gonna drag this out. Where were we?
You were surrounded by 100 Apache warriors.
Well, I didn't take the time to count them exactly, but there were a lot of them.
Putain, je le vois pas. Il est où? Ah, ça pue le traquenard. Hein. Celui-là.
And in the end, a path appeared before me that I had not seen before. I followed it as I desperately needed to find out what Grey Wolf was trying to tell me. But it was like that son of a bitch disappeared into thin air. never did find him. And never did collect my goddamn bounty. Thank you, darling. It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might malleable, depending upon your point of view.
Like how those dime novels make you out to be something you're not?
Jack, don't be starting trouble.
No, he's right. They do tend to exaggerate.
Did they exaggerate your part in taking down the Daltons?
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand.
Oh, les Dalton.
Those Daltons were lawmen once, before they all went bad, robbing banks and trains clear across the territory. Until Coffeeville, of course. I was one of the citizens who took up arms that day.
Fighting on the side of right?
I did my best, sir. We all did.
Ça devient intéressant. Les Dalton. Les Dada.
It was early morning. One of my friends was a local gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one. You see, the Daltons got it in their heads to rob 2 banks at the same time. 2 banks on the same damn street.
Kill that cocksucker!
Story was Bob Dalton's girl was always writing him about how he had no ambition. Oh, you're nobody next to Jesse James, she'd say. Finally, the bastard took his brothers to Coffeeville just to shut her up.
Right. It's always the woman's fault.
Got ourselves fresh.
You ain't stopping me!
J'ai tellement peu de balles.
Can't hide forever.
Well, the locals recognized the Daltons right off. Before they could get away, half the town took up arms to defend their property. Their first mistake was pulling a job in their own damn hometown. The boys grew up in Coffeeville, so everybody knew them. The bank teller tricked them, telling them the time lock on the safe wouldn't open till 9:30. Well, that gave the locals enough time to prepare an ambush for those sons of bitches.
On va défoncer la porte.
Hey, we got us a hero. Put some balls in him!
Now you're fucked.
Brothers paid dearly for their stupidity, but everybody knows They had it coming.
Je
There's
sais
more
pourquoi
to
j'ai
it
un
than
flingue
that.
spécial.
I read
parce
all
que
about that
j'ai
day,
pas mon
so
perso
I
de
know
base.
for a fact that it went down very differently. First of all, it was high noon. A posse of U.S. deputy marshals were on the rooftop across the street.
Get ready, boys. They're gonna make a move.
The lawmen had been tracking the Daltons for months, and now they finally had them dead to rights. Among them was a bounty hunter feared by many a lawbreaker. This man had no intention of letting the Daltons slip away. The marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
They'll give up eventually. We just gotta wait and sort the bitches out.
This bounty hunter knew that the brothers were far too proud to ever lay down their guns. He went in there alone to confront those criminals. One of the marshals shouted, "Where are you going? Are you crazy?"
Hey, where do you think you're going, dumbass? That rifle's mine.
But he paid him no mind. He saw a way to get around to the back of the bank. Then he figured out how to hit the Daltons from a direction they weren't expecting. From above. Fortunately, a water tower was right there. A moment later, he was climbing up a steep ladder, laughing at danger as he did. It was brave men like him who risked their lives to tame this wild country.
We've got company.
Heroic men like him did what other men couldn't or wouldn't to make this country free. Jim Boone, Davy Crockett, who died defending the Alamo.
Is that Silas Greaves? Son of a bitch, brother! I'm gonna make you pay for it. I ain't backing down.
You can run, but you can't hide forever.
You're a goner! This plan cannot fail!
Get out here!
I'm gonna kill you dead!
God damn you!
You ain't stopping me!
Oh putain. Elles sont chiantes ces scénettes par contre.
Over there! Silas Greaves! What the hell?
Blam! Blam! He came away victorious, taking down those thieving Daltons.
Show yourself, coward!
His name was Silas Greaves, and when dust finally settled, he was the last man standing.
Sorry, kid, but that just wasn't the way it happened. It was early evening, not high noon. I was late to the party, and Coffeyville was already up in arms. The Daltons blew up a safe, and were all set to hightail it out of there. Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like flies. I've been tracking those jokers for months, waiting for them to do something reckless.
In for the kill!
And finally, they did. Those stupid bastards decided to rob 2 banks at the same time in the same town where everybody knew them. But they still had friends in Coffee.
Shoot, I dare you! Can you shoot around corners? What are you gonna do? Ain't bothering me none. You can't get me. Keep shooting. I don't mind. Waste your bullets. You come out and I will. Oh, now what? Hey, he got us a hero.
Those friends came after me like wild dogs, tooth and nail. They were coming at me from all directions.
Get around him!
l'avais pas vu.
I caught sight of the Daltons running with the money and didn't want to lose them. Problem was, they knew the town better than I did. To top it off, I found myself in the middle of another shootout and
Get those boys!
Did the Daltons pull up in somebody's
They
house?
ain't getting away
Oh,
with
it
this.
was the
Come on,
Smiths,
we
I
gotta
believe.
get out of here.
They were cousins of the Daltons. And they were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons. Which wasn't any surprise, because those two families have been feuding forever. And since the Joneses are related to the Browns, they shot at the Smiths, pissing off the Heimhoffers, whose daughter recently married a Smith. Well, bullets were flying every which way as all the old feuds in Kansas caught fire all at once. There was a hell of a lot of pissed off people in Coffeyville that day. But that's just the way life is sometimes. Shit happens.
Kill them already!
I'm ending you.
Kill yourself! You or me!
The Dalton boys knew I would never give up. Those Daltons weren't the sharpest knives in the drawer, but they always stood together. They set a trap to slow me down and allow at least two of them to escape. The third brother stayed behind to plant me, just in case that trap of theirs didn't work. It was Emmett, the youngest, and he decided to stand his ground and face me down.
I ain't afraid of you, Silas Greaves. This is where it ends for you.
He was determined to protect his brothers, and I understood how he felt. Taking me on all by his lonesome wasn't exactly a recipe for a long life.
I'll blow your damn head clean off!
But Emmett Dalton survived the robbery in Coffeyville. He's the only Dalton who did.
They say he was shot 23
Emmett
times.
Dalton.
Well, Dwight, who do
Mais
you
bon,
think
d'avoir,
put
quand
all those damn holes in him?
Joe, c'est quand qu'on mange?
But I have to admit, that boy had grit.
Ouais, c'est quand même bien de recharger plus vite. Bon. Petite pause club. Hein. Ah, je lis jamais les conseils en bas, mais pas con. Je sais pas trop combien de temps il dure ce jeu.
We'll get those suckers!
It took me a couple of days to track the Daltons down.
They can't get away with this!
And in that time, a whole posse of local vigilantes offered to lend a hand.
We'll track them to the ends of the earth.
They seemed as determined as me to find those outlaws. But as we headed into those swamps, it was like I had my own private army. There was no way those boys were getting away this time.
It was early fall, right? Beautiful time of year. At least you had the weather on your side.
Not by my recollection. It was damp and foggy as hell. was tough to stay on a true course, so we kept an eye out for landmarks. It was autumn. The maple trees were in full color, red as blood. The rains that year were torrential, so the whole area was flooded. The vigilantes had spread out wide, and pretty soon I couldn't see anybody.
Bury them in the swamp. Right where they stand.
Except for some son of a bitch ahead of me wanted to do me harm. So I had to face him alone. I wondered why my compatriots didn't come running when they heard the shots.
I'm ending you. That's it for you! Come out, you yellow bastard! I'm ending you! Oh!
So did you find the Daltons?
Not yet, but I did have the questionable pleasure of meeting a few of their friends.
Show them how to die! You better hide!
boys had established quite a reputation by that time, so they attracted all manner of riffraff to their cause.
Ain't no place to hide from me. I'm gonna bury you in a million pieces. Shoot that asshole! Kill that cocksucker! Well, listen, you mighty man! They're gonna bury you in a million. Just kill him for Christ's sake! You think I don't care? God, this! I'm gonna blow your damn head off! God, this! You ready for a belly full of bloodshot? Death is coming. Gonna be loud. I'll blow you right out of there. Put a bullet in him. Bury you in a million pieces. Let's see if that chicken can fly. I'm gonna cut you in two. How many of us is he gonna kill? You can't hide from dynamite. Catch this, son of a bitch! Time for you to go! Ah!
And my reinforcements was nowhere to be seen. Point being, I was under serious attack.
Kill Greaves! Kill that damn bounty hunter! Can't beat us all! Goddamn headache!
But luckily, a barn materialized as if right before my eyes. I scrambled up top to get a better view. Just ended up falling inside.
So, how did you get out?
The barn doors was open. About right then, I saw
Don't
some
let 'em follow
suspicious
us.
characters
Put a
running for
bullet
the
in
bushes.
that asshole.
Of course, I followed them. But that goddamn swamp was like a goddamn maze, and pretty soon I had no goddamn idea where I was. Steve? So I just started walking, and pretty soon Steve? Steve?
Huh? Oh, no, I'm listening.
Indians surrounded me from all sides.
Indians? There were Indians?
No. I just wanted to make sure Steve was paying attention. Now, where was I?
You were following the Daltons through a swamp?
That's right. See, Steve? Dwight's paying attention.
No, I'm listening. I was just resting my eyes.
So, where was I?
The Daltons.
Right. See, there's a reason so many outlaw gangs are made up of brothers. Being a brother is a very sacred thing. It's a bond like no other.
Bounty hunter! Stop that, son of a bitch!
Do you ever find the damn Daltons?
Not yet. But I did find a few of their cousins.
Putain, mais... Ah, c'est infernal.
Bounty hunters! Stop that, son of a bitch! Bounty hunters! Stop that, son of a bitch!
Did you ever find the damn Daltons?
Not yet. But I did find a few of their cousins. You Kansans breed like rabbits. Or Smiths or Heimhoffers or who knows what. But hell, what's more important than family? I bet Ben knows what I'm talking about.
They're gonna shoot him in the head to pick you up. This asshole deserves to die. Throw you into that quick, boy. Kill that. Fast fucker, ain't he? I think I winged him. Kill Greaves!
God damn, he's hard to hit.
Can't beat us all! Kill that goddamn bounty hunter! Die! Somebody kill that sumbitch! I'm sending you to hell! Waste your bullets. Go ahead. Oh, now what? Oh, let that asshole get away with this. Oh, so you're hiding too now. Shoot, I dare you.
Crazier than a shithouse rat.
Coming. Just brought hell down on me.
I knew those Dalton boys were out there somewhere, standing together against anyone who would threaten them. That's when I saw it. A goddamn steamboat.
A steamboat? In a swamp?
Yeah, Steve, but this wasn't much more than a wreck, really.
But how'd a damn steamboat end up in the swamps? Guess it floated off during the flood of '89.
Now, was it a stern wheeler or a side wheeler?
What? Does that really make a difference, Steve? It was a steamboat with a goddamn army on board. It was in that a fusillade of bullets come raining down from on high, and those vigilantes who accompanied me weren't anywhere to be found. But among those men that were shooting at me, I thought I saw some familiar faces.
Ah merde. Ah bah oui. Putain, pchit, la dynamite. J'ai pas percuté.
It's you or me! I'm done with you! Son of a bitch!
Somewhere up there, the Daltons were waiting on me.
Sorry, son of a bitch!
Sounds like you don't give up too easy.
That's the kind of man I am, Ben. I set out to do something. I do it. Surrender just ain't in my nature. Plus, I'm stubborn as... Right about then, much to my relief, the vigilantes finally arrived. Their leader motioned at a cabin in the middle of the top deck, pointing me directly at the Daltons. I finally had them, after months of dogged pursuit. Turned out that they had me.
Take him out! Ooh. I'm sending you to hell!
The Daltons had played me like a fiddle.
After all this.
Apparently, the vigilantes were on their damn payroll. They didn't just want to shoot me. They wanted to burn me alive. But finding my way out of a burning labyrinth proved to be quite challenging.
It was a riverboat, right? I mean, it's not like it was a goddamn ocean.
Oh, yeah, but I was in a
Did you
fight.
hear about that ship that's gonna launch next year? Not just me and
You're talking about the Titanic. If you ask me, it's too blessed big. I don't think it'll even float.
So anyway,
Don't be stupid, Steve. They know what they're doing. They say that the Titanic is unsinkable.
oh God,
But getting back to that steamboat, how'd you get off it, Mr. Green?
I took in a lot of smoke that day, so I admit my recollection might be a bit hazy. But somehow I managed to finally disembark. It was time to settle this once and for all.
Merde, mais il est où l'autre qui me tire dessus? One at a time. They were in this together. Ouh.
Two brothers side by side, determined to take me down. Confident that this time the odds were on their side.
Putain, mais c'est trop chiant, il y en a deux à viser quoi. C'est quoi cette connerie?
Sad end for those two.
Bah,
If they'd only known that Emmett was still alive despite his wounds. Paroled 14 years later, he moved to California and sold real estate and lived off the legend of that fateful day. And the tragic death of his two brothers.
pas si on peut tous les débloquer.
My own brothers died tragically as well, truth be told. It was 1868, and me and my older brothers were pulling a tidy profit running cattle into Juarez, Mexico. One night after my brothers retired for the evening, I found a little poker game in a cantina with a couple of cowboys. And I just couldn't lose. I even won an old Spanish coin that had to be 100 years old. Well, I was mighty pleased with myself the next morning as my brothers and I rode for Texas. But before we crossed the border, those cowboys caught up with us. It was Johnny Ringo, Roscoe Bob Bryant, and another asshole named Jim. They wanted their money back and everything else we had, including our lives, as those boys didn't want us coming for them later. Bob put that old Spanish coin in my mouth and said, "I won't have it said that I left you with nothing, boy." Well, those horses bolted, and there we hung as those bastards rode away. The branch finally snapped under the weight of the three of us, but being my older brothers were bigger and heavier, they were already dead. And right then I swore to myself that I would avenge them. Ringo you know about. But Bob eluded me, until I heard he was riding with the Wild Bunch. I'd been on their trail for months, ever since they left their hideout in the Bighorn Mountains. Led by Butch Cassidy, they were a loose association of outlaws who robbed banks and trains from Colorado to Montana. Among them was the Sundance Kid, and that murderous hombre I was tracking, Roscoe Bob Bryant.
Were you a part of that giant Pinkerton posse after the Wild Bunch?
No, boy. A circus like that would have slowed me down. Besides, I wanted Bryant all to myself. I'd heard about a large shipment of gold being transported to Wilcox, Wyoming on the Overland Flyer. I figured the Wild Bunch would likely hit such a treasure, and by God, I figured right. They blew the bridge with the intention of forcing the train to stop. Well, I assumed the Wild Bunch was likely in the still intact part of the train high above. So I had no choice but to make my way up through the passenger cars dangling there. I was determined to make that sumbitch Bob pay for what he did to my brothers. Found the device they used to blow the tracks, so I knew I was headed in the right direction.
My ears are still ringing from blowing up that bridge.
What'd you say? I can't hear a goddamn thing!
Well, I made my way off unscathed and came upon a few members of the gang and had no choice but to dispatch
Who's that
them.
son of a bitch?
Is that goddamn Pinkerton?
I think I winged him!
From there, I had to negotiate an even more precarious route.
You're
would need to get my ass out of there. Into the fire as the train was clearly fixing to fall.
You're dead.
I found the gang, but in order to find old Bob, I needed to fight my way forward past a whole passel of desperados. Outside, inside, any way I could, I made my way towards my prey.
Well, what about the passengers?
It was mostly a freight train, as I recall. There were no passengers aboard that day.
Better hide.
As I mentioned before, I am not fond of heights. But I was too busy dodging bullets to worry about falling to my death. Odds were I was likely to die that day anyway. So I was determined to take down as many of those bastards as I could.
You can't hide from me.
It was like shooting ducks in a shooting gallery. The only difference is these damn ducks shot back. I kept hoping the law would show up and give me a hand.
You mean like that giant Pinkerton posse that I read about? Did they come riding in, guns a-blazing to help?
Putain! Kid Curie.
Help? From the Pinkertons? No, son. I had to fight the wild bunch all by my lonesome, as usual.
Who the hell is that? Oh! He's out! He's mine! Take cover! Retreat! Retreat! He's killing everybody! He'll kill us all! Jesus Christ! Run!
journals didn't portray this as it happened, did they? Well, only a few stragglers were left. I had to cut them down pronto if I was going to stay on old Bob's trail. Once I silenced all those guns, I went searching for my nemesis, determined to finally have my justice. But the only survivor who welcomed me was George Flat-Nosed Curry.
Who was he?
Pète les plombs.
The fastest gun in the gang.
Il est trop bien ce jeu.
Right after Sundance, I mean. And Kid Curry, and maybe Elsie Lay. Though some folks might dispute that.
Oh non. Oh non. Déloyal. Ah, j'ai dégainé trop tôt. Bordel. Ah, il y a un code d'honneur en plus. Non mais au secours! Ah, c'est super chiant à garder. Putain, mais j'ai pas le droit de dégainer avant, j'ai pas le droit de dégainer pendant. Après, c'est trop tard. Hein.
After Sundance, I mean. And Kid Curry, and maybe Elsie Lay. Though some folks might dispute that.
Et je fais comment?
Very same day, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid decided to leave the Wild Bunch behind and decamp for South America.
Don de Dieu.
They ended up living down there for many years, but I'm sure you already know all about that.
Ouais, moi je pense que ça se tente tenter quand même. Hein. J'arrive. J'ai mérité là, 2 heures quand même. C'est chaud, c'est chaud, c'est chaud.
I tried to find Bob Bryant, but it was as if he'd disappeared. Sometime later, I heard the Wild Bunch was back together. Kid Curry escaped from jail, and now he was running the whole shebang. So I took to their trail, as I was still in pursuit of my brother's killer and hoped that he was back with them.
That kid Curry's kinda crazy, ain't he?
Don't let him hear you saying that.
Anyways, I tracked those boys to a camp right outside Parachute, Colorado.
Who's shooting at us? We're under fire!
This asshole has a death wish.
We didn't kill him! He'll kill us! He's crazier than a who
Why don't somebody shoot him?
Numbered, I didn't bother with the warning shot. I just started taking these bastards down. Old Bob wasn't among them, and neither was Kid Curry. I could sense him close by, however, plotting something nasty. I just needed a clue as to their whereabouts.
Quoi?
Who's shooting at us? We're under fire!
Numbered, I didn't bother with a warning shot. I just started taking those bastards down.
Done with you!
Old Bob wasn't among them, and neither was Kid Curry. I could sense him close by, however, plotting something nasty. I just needed a clue as to their whereabouts. I found one. A map with their bold plan clearly marked. This time they were fixing to blow up a train trestle. Property of the Union Pacific.
Oui, j'étais passé devant.
The plan clearly indicated how they were fixing to undermine several of the weakest wooden supports. Kid Curry was considered the wildest of the wild bunch. It was said that he fathered 85 bastard children, though some say it was only 5. Kid Curry had bragged to a whore how he was gonna rob a train heading to the U.S. Mint in Denver. And that whore, Fat Sally, she told me. The bridge was rigged with dynamite, so I decided I'd best be careful confronting those bastards. I made it a point to remove any dynamite that I came across. A moment later, I saw a ladder that somehow had escaped my attention.
Don't you blow us up now.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
Did not take kindly to my presence and attempted to blow my head off. It appeared the kid had found a number of new recruits to bolster their ranks. Guess there's always desperate men willing to trade their lives for stolen treasure.
What happened next?
Well, having removed the first bundle of dynamite, I decided I might as well remove the other one. Once that was done, I figured I'd find my way from there.
You'll have to do everything! You ain't been...
Now you're really pissing me off!
Kill him!
This ain't right!
Now you're dead.
So, what happened then?
Had to remove more of that damn dynamite.
It must have been terrifying trying to make your way across.
I was sweating it a bit, but then I noticed a footbridge tied up on high, so I shot the rope.
Oh putain.
So that was all the dynamite?
Funny you should mention that, darling. As actually, there was a fourth charge impeding my progress. Once I removed it, my path was pretty clear.
Die! I'm dead. So are you.
This asshole has a death grip!
You'll die for this, you hear me? You're done.
So I proceeded onward to realize that that way just wasn't gonna work. I needed an alternate path forward. course, I had to tread carefully. Otherwise, I could, well, die. I hope you understand how badly my adventure might have ended had I not been as careful as hell. It's truly amazing I've made it this far in life, considering how many times I've danced with death.
Ah. Manifestement, c'est pas par là. Merde.
Luckily, I found a cave, and as I made my way back to
Bah,
the
heureusement
bridge,
que je
I
l'ai mis,
saw
hein, parce
something that
que
concerned
franchement,
me.
je comprenais pas.
It was a long burning fuse, and it was moving fast as hell. I had to catch it. The burning fuse was so damn quick, I had to run like the wind. I almost had it.
Get off the bridge!
Thought I was gonna have a coronary when I lost sight of those sparks. My heart was pounding like a sledgehammer. I knew that failure meant boom. Then, finally, at the last moment. Of course, I was successful, or clearly I wouldn't be talking to you folks here today. Naturally, I removed the last dynamite charge. Well, it was a touching reunion. But by this time, I was thoroughly exhausted and dragging my ass, as I was not a young man anymore.
Kill that SOB! Make him bleed!
Send him to perdition!
Finally, I found those boys. Or more precisely, they found me.
Hell is that sound? He's crazy!
Oh putain. Ah bah dis donc. C'est brutal. Putain, j'ai pas de planque, j'ai rien, c'est l'enfer. Ils sont en train de me tirer dessus en même temps, j'ai pas de planque. Au secours. Ah, bordel. Croyez aux fantômes. Je suis un fantôme. Non ? Ah, j'aimerais tellement pouvoir tirer avec autre chose qu'avec les deux flingues qui mettent 2h30 à recharger là. Ouais, bon, faut pas lutter comme ça, faut que je trouve une planque directement après la première balle. Putain, il y en a un juste là en fait. Je l'avais pas vu. Ok. Ouh, c'est tendu, hein.
Kill that SOB! Make him bleed! Send him to perdition!
I found those boys. Or more precisely,
Who the
they
hell is that
found
guy?
me.
He's crazy!
Et j'ai refait exactement la même connerie que tout à l'heure. Putain, ils sont pleins dans un mini endroit. C'est comme tout à l'heure avec les Indiens. Je veux me planquer, putain. Putain, je suis tout seul en plein milieu du machin, quoi. Putain, je vois rien. Mais comment tu veux tirer, bordel? Je vais juste tirer dans le tas. Enfin, je réfléchis pas. Ça se passe comment? Je vois rien. Faut tirer à l'aveuglette quand même. En même temps. Putain! Je vois plus rien, bordel. Comment je veux... Ah, bordel, ça me saoule. J'ai rien contre la difficulté, mais là on voit rien. Pas de caillou, je dois me planter. Une planque à gauche, quoi. À droite, pardon.
Kill that SOB! Make him bleed! Send him to perdition!
Finally, I found those boys. Or more precisely, they found me.
He's crazy!
Enfin, ils sont que 4, hein. En vision directe, hein. Mais c'est un calvaire. Je vois rien. Oh putain, l'enculé. Je l'avais pas vu, bordel. Oh. Ça commence à se raidir quand même. Faut aller voir à droite, faut aller voir à droite. Il n'y a pas à chier, faut aller voir à droite. Et l'autre derrière ces cactus, hein. Je le vois pas. Je le vois pas, ce fils de pute derrière ces cactus, bordel! J'ai l'attente un peu plus beau. Hein. Enfin, même avec la dynamite, ça passe pas. Parfait.
Kill that SOB! Make him bleed! Send him to perdition!
Finally, I found those boys. Or more precisely, they found me.
It's crazy to get going!
Ah, il y en a des conseils en bas, hein. Putain, avec le buisson. Ah, et putain, il y en a un à droite aussi. Je l'ai pas vu, lui non plus. Oh là là. Ah, ça fout les boules. Putain, mais il y en a trop. Ah putain, on peut pas aller se planquer plus loin non plus. Il y a le pont. pas rester dans le trou. C'est pas possible. Bon, et le caillou me protège pas. Ok. Je vois rien, bordel. C'est infernal. Putain, on peut pas le désactiver cet effet d'écran de merde là? Enfin, c'est horrible. J'en peux plus de ce ralenti de merde, quoi. Ça m'aide pas du tout. Options. Jeu. Didacticiel peut-être qui va me soulager. Putain, c'est ce ralenti de merde qui me pourrit la vie.
Kill that SOB! Make him bleed! Send him to perdition!
Finally, I found those boys. Or more precisely,
Who the hell is that? He's crazy! Get your ass me!
Oh. Ça donne envie de crever, hein. Putain. Je suis fatigué. Je suis pas vraiment en combat rapproché, quoi. Putain, mais je suis complètement en zone découverte, quoi. Ça fait quoi si j'arrive à choper le S là? Ouais, ça... Ah, et le raccourci il change à chaque fois, quoi. Putain, bordel. Putain, j'ai pas le temps de viser, c'est infernal. Obligé, ça passe à un moment. Faut juste trouver la combinaison. Ah, si je pouvais prendre juste 2 mètres de recul. La planque du siècle. Ah.
dickweed.
Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, Kid Curry opened up on me with a goddamn Gatling gun. It was hidden in this tunnel and pretty well shielded.
Alors voilà lui. On va défoncer sa gueule si on y arrive.
You can't hide from me.
Stand still so I can kill you. Shit. It's the last mistake you'll ever make. Stupid contraption. Do you know who I am?
He's wounded.
Damn! Time for you to lay down and die. It's not fair. You can't beat me.
Better hide.
Are you kidding me? Stand still so I can kill you.
Ah merde. Oh mais tellement pas.
Sorry, son of a...
Am I out of bullets already? Time for you to lay down and die. Come on, come on, come on! Ah! Stand still so I can kill you. Do you know who I am? Damn! This is the last mistake you'll ever make. You can't beat me. It's not fair. Shit, I gotta reload? Time for you to lay down and die. You can't hide forever. Are you kidding me? Stand still so I can kill you. Pull
Ah putain. Ah la pire idée. Je crois qu'il y a une caisse de dynamite là en fait.
Show yourself, you
Luckily,
coward!
I had located some dynamite. I still, however, had my work cut out for me.
You can't beat me! It's not fair! Time for you to lay down and die! Come out, you yellow bastard! Are you kidding me? Do you know who I am? Stand still so I can kill you! Ah! This is the last mistake you'll ever make! Damn! Guess you had enough, huh? Shit! You can't beat me! It's not fair! Stupid contraption! Get out of here, you coward! Time for you to lay down and die! Do you know who I am? I think he's scared! This is the last mistake you'll ever make! Shit! I gotta reload? Are you kidding me? Stand still so I can kill you! Damn! You can't beat me! Ah! Had enough? Time for you to lay down and die! Come on, come on, come on! Do you know who I am? Shit! What are you, yellow? This is the last mistake you'll ever make! Hold him off while I reload! Stand still so I can kill you! Are you kidding me? You can't beat me! Get out of here! Time for you to lay down and die! It's not fair! Am I out of bullets already? Damn! Do you know who I am? What are you, yellow? This is the last mistake you'll ever make! Stupid contraption! Ah! Stand still so I can kill you! I think he's scared! Shit! You can't beat me! Time for you to lay down and die! is the last mistake you'll ever make. It's not fair. You can't beat me. You can't hide forever. Damn! That smells like a dead. Shit!
Ready to be
Like this cocksucker! Time for you to lay down and die. Guess you had enough, huh?
I'm gonna cut you.
How about you, yellow bastard? Do you know who I am? This is the last mistake you'll ever make. You can't beat me. Get out of here, you coward! Stand still so I can kill you. Are you kidding me? Time for you to lay down and die. Damn! You can't hide forever. You know who I am? Ah! This is the last mistake you'll ever make. It's not fair. Show yourself, you coward! Yeah! You can't beat me! Stand still so I can kill you! What are you, yellow? Time for you to lay down and die! Are you kidding me? You know who I am? Enough? This is the last mistake you'll ever make. You can't beat me. Shit, I gotta reload. That's
Oh putain. Ah.
Get out of here. Time for you to lay down and die. stupid contraption! Yeah! This is the last mistake you'll ever make! Ah! Show yourself, damn it! I need some help here! Come on, boys! Take this sumbitch out! Move it, boys! Come out, you yellow bastard!
Ah putain! J'ai trouvé un endroit bien là pour le niquer.
Guess you had enough, huh? Time for you to lay down and die. Come on, come on, come on! He stopped there! I need some help here! Come on, boys! Take this sumbitch out! What are you, yellow? You can't be fighting this cocksucker! Move it, boys! Shit, I gotta reload?
Je vais pas.
This is the last mistake you'll ever make. Do you know who I am? Had enough? Are you kidding me? Beat that bastard! Give me a hand here, goddammit!
That's what I
Pourquoi
met
faut
Kid
insister?
Curry himself. He had decided to stop pussyfooting around and deal with me personally.
Oui, dans 2 secondes. On va retirer, mais. Ouais, en fait, en 2 coups, ça peut passer. Faut juste savoir où viser. Ah. Ah merde. Ouais. Il réagit trop lentement. Quoi? Oh putain! J'ai cliqué sur la molette. Oh là là. Bon. Là, j'ai réagi plus vite que tout à l'heure quand même.
As he was, I was just a bit faster. And as he lay wounded, I demanded to know the whereabouts of Roscoe Bob Bryant. He shouted at me. Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch's Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him. Those were his last words.
Ah ouais, putain, je me disais merde, je peux pas tirer. Ah, je vais pas prendre compétence.
So, Bob Bryant got away?
I knew I'd never find him in South America.
Eh putain.
What about the other killer?
Il aurait été
You
épique.
kind of glossed over that one.
Well, I found Jim not long after my showdown with Ringo. At the time, he was riding with the James Younger gang. Did I neglect to mention that?
Jesse James. La classe.
Jesse James? The greatest outlaw who ever lived?
Jesse and his kin rode with Quantrill when he raided Lawrence, Kansas, and killed near 200 people, boy.
Nothing great about that.
And from there, him and his brother went on to rob banks and trains from Kansas to Missouri.
Which is why there was such a rich bounty on their heads. 40 grand for both of them, dead or alive. That's one hell of a payday.
Jesse James, quoi. La classe. Ouais, je me suis déjà posé la question lors des précédents épisodes, mais je sais pas si tous ces cowboys ont vraiment existé ou pas, ou si c'est romancé. Je serais tenté de dire qu'ils ont au moins existé, parce qu'Assassin's Creed, ils avaient quand même suivi l'histoire. Mais je peux pas le garantir. Clairement, c'est que des suppositions. Donc à pas prendre pour argent comptant. Mais c'est quand même classe de se taper Jesse James, je trouve. Rien que pour le fun. Ouais, quand même un bravo hein, pour ce jeu, parce que franchement il est vraiment excellent. Et je trouve qu'il a pas si mal vieilli. Je l'ai déjà dit, mais... je trouve que ça n'a pas si mal vieilli que ça. Après l'histoire, j'essaierai quand même le mode en ligne, mais je sais pas pourquoi j'ai l'impression que c'est un peu mort. Bon, pour avoir de bonnes surprises. Hein.
I confronted them as they were robbing a train. Bullets were flying at me from every which way. But I knew I'd have to fight my way forward if I was gonna find this Jim.
This asshole don't know who he's up against.
Oh, non. Oh bah non. Oh bah non. Putain, le jeu qui me lâche. Les boules. Bon, on relance.
Confronted them as they were robbing a train. Bullets were flying at me from every which way. But I knew I'd have to fight my way forward if I was gonna find this gem.
Get out here!
Kill that bitch!
You can run, but you can't hide forever.
You can't fight James, gang!
Now wait a second. How'd they stop this train in the first place?
Well, the James boys were experts at this. They hopped a freight train having heard there was a big payroll in the express safe. So, I hopped the safe.
Putain, il y en a un derrière, mais... Allez.
Damn him, Dad!
The James Younger gang was decimated after that little fiasco they had in Northfield, Minnesota. So Jesse needed more men and took on the killer I was after, along with a host of others. I was hoping to find my man and put a bullet in his head. Climbing around that train, I must have swallowed 100 damn bugs before I
The
reached
James
that...
Younger gang pulled the first train robbery west of the Mississippi.
Sounds like you hold them in high regard.
Everyone knows they were the most famous outlaw gang ever.
And you took them all on by your lonesome. Again. I'm finding this all a little hard to swallow, friend.
Well, maybe you need to wash it down with some whiskey. By the way, did I mention that that train was flying down those tracks like a bat out of hell?
Now you're really pissing me off!
You don't want to mess.
Anyway, Ben, where would I find the gentleman's facilities? Suddenly I have an urgent need to drain my one-eyed snake. Well, I've had more than a few drinks, and I've been sitting here for quite a spell.
Right through there. Let me show you. So much malarkey in my life.
You think he's bullshitting us?
You don't think he's Silas Greaves?
I think he's just some old drunk looking for some free liquor.
I don't know, Jack. I think I believe him. You don't think he met Jesse James?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That story makes no sense at all.
Jack.
I mean, you gotta be 2 bricks short of a load to believe that cock and bull story.
I don't agree.
Jack, lay off the
But
bull.
you seriously think that tired old man went toe-to-toe with Jesse James?
Well, that's better. Did I mention that this Jim was married to the infamous Belle Starr? Of course, I didn't learn that until later. Anyway, I made my way forward the best I could. Around the sides, over the roof. At some point, some sumbitch saw me and shouted out, "It's a damn Pinkertons!"
It's a damn Pinkerton!
Now, I never worked for that limey cocksucker, but I guess they assumed I was one of his assassins.
Oh
It
putain.
was a rickety ride and quite precarious.
You don't want to mess with us!
Those evil bastards firebombed Jesse's mother's house and killed his stepbrother. So it's no wonder each and every asshole on that train wanted me dead.
Everybody's always mistaking you for somebody else, aren't they? Why is that, I wonder?
Glad you know, Jack. I'm just telling you how I remember it.
I bet you are.
Show yourself, coward!
Kill that pissant!
Stuffing out his life! Damn, he's fast! Ah!
Goddamn law dog!
Yeah, you know you can't beat me.
Die, you bastard! Come and get me, you got the guts!
Ah putain, c'est
It
tombé
was
du train.
definitely safer on the inside.
J'avais
of the
oublié
train.
la passerelle, putain. Ah le con.
Kill that pissant! You don't want to mess with us! You can't fight James, gang!
I came across a flat car piled high with logs and had to come up with a creative way to make my way forward.
You know who we are? Murderer!
I wondered if I was ever going to find the front of that train. Or the bastard I was after. Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun.
Yeah, seems like you run into a lot of them.
Asshole?
Gatling guns.
Yes, I did. Now, I don't remember how I took it out. It was either a bullet or dynamite.
Where would you find dynamite?
Does it really matter, Jack? You're messing with the flow of the story here.
You're done.
I gotta reload!
I was looking for Jim and shooting any son of a bitch stupid enough to get in my way. And that included Jesse James himself.
You don't want to mess with us!
Just brought hell down.
There sure were a lot of men determined to die that day.
I can do it. Bitch. You'll die for this, you hear me? What? I can really bitch.
Ouais. Si vous vous demandez pourquoi je me lèche les lèvres tout le temps, c'est ma façon de gérer la pression. Vous plaignez pas, hein. Quand j'étais gamin, quand je faisais du basket avec les copains, je tirais la langue au moment de pyropanie.
It was then that Jesse detached the express car from the rest of the damn train.
Oh merde, je suis pas baissé assez vite, avec le ralenti.
I could see Jesse waiting for me, fixing to kill me so he could get away with all that money.
You had a showdown with Jesse James?
Of course he didn't. Everybody knows that Jesse was killed by Bob Ford. Yeah. Jesse went out like John Wesley Hardin. Coward shot him in the back of the head.
Guess it doesn't matter how far you run, does it, Ben? Your past always catches up with you. Yeah, I didn't kill Jesse James. Just wounded him bad enough to convince him to hang up his guns.
What about that Jim fella? What happened to him?
I figure he was up front with a gun to the engineer's head. That bastard slipped away again. I'll tell you how I got him. But first I need to wet my whistle.
Bon, je suis déçu.
After my showdown with Jesse, I continued to track his brother, Frank, and that son of a bitch, Jim. I followed those bastards into the high mountains as they were going to ground.
What mountains would that be?
Somewhere in the Ozarks, I believe. A perfect place to hide out from the authorities. In fact, before I could find them, some Indians who fled the Reds and were hiding out from the military found me first.
Bon. C'est déjà 3h30, faut que je me lève tôt demain. Je pense qu'il sera temps... Oh putain. Oh, mais ça visait. Bref. Allez, on continuera ça la fois prochaine. Bah, j'espère que ça vous a plu. Si c'est le cas, n'oubliez pas de vous abonner. Et puis, si vous voulez voir les lives en replay, le début de l'histoire, bah, n'hésitez pas à aller voir ma chaîne replay. Elle porte le même nom que la chaîne Twitch. Vous pouvez la trouver sur YouTube. Sans problème. Vous allez reconnaître la voiture. Il n'y a pas de souci. Que dire? Si vous voulez voir un peu d'autres vidéos, bah, n'hésitez pas à aller voir ma chaîne principale. Elle est en bas à droite. Donc c'est une chaîne où je filme des vidéos IRL que je monte autour de mes aventures en van. Il y a du permis poids lourd, du BMX, de la motocross. Ouais, il y a pas mal de trucs différents. Donc voilà, vous pouviez trouver quelque chose qui vous plaît, je pense. Mais si c'est pas le cas, n'hésitez pas à me suggérer des idées. Je suis pas en manque d'idées, mais si je peux trouver des idées qui vous plaisent, je suis pas contre. Donc voilà. Et puis si vous voulez me suivre pendant mes aventures en direct, bien sûr, il y a le compte Instagram qui se trouve en dessous. Je publie à peu près tous les jours quand je suis à l'aventure. Donc voilà. Moi je vous souhaite une bonne soirée et je vous dis à demain. Allez, ciao.